Battlefield 6 has had the most successful launch of any Battlefield game ever. But with the recent fumble and drastic drop in players due to bad execution, we're going to visit 9 things past Battlefield titles have done better than Battlefield 6. And we're starting this off with a heavy problem with Season 1, and something Battlefield 4 and a little bit of Battlefield 1 did amazingly well. And that's DLC. A lot of fans of Battlefield 6 feel that Season 1 was lackluster, with content only bringing 2 maps and a few weapons. Yes, we got RedSec, but that doesn't count, as most long-term Battlefield fans will probably never touch that mode. That's not why we played Battlefield. Battlefield 4 was the most jam-packed DLC title in Battlefield history, with 5 DLC packs and over 5 weapons and basically 2 vehicles each pack. Battlefield 4 just kept giving. This ended up being the most DLC heavy title of all time. I mentioned Battlefield 1 as an honorable mention because it had the single most jam-packed DLC of all time, in the name of SAR. This one DLC brought 5 maps, 11 weapons, 4 gadgets, and 4 vehicles. This is insane, and we have not seen anything as packed as this single DLC ever since. Before we move on, I'm making this video because I find it strange that past Battlefield games can do something like Battlefield 4 did with the DLC so right, and the company just fumbles it later on. You would think that after 23 years, the team at DICE and EA would simply carry forward all the wins from the past and bring it to the new game, making each concurrent game better and better. That's like Kobe practicing 1,000 free throws a day and next season changing his mechanics. It just doesn't make sense. You got it right already. If you did it right once, do it again, do it more. We as customers clearly like that a lot. Keep it going forward. But anyways, we continue. Battlefield 4 is one of the most beloved games in the series, and it did a lot of things right, which means it did a lot of things better than Battlefield 6 has so far. And Battlefield 4 did weapons right. With the largest selection of weapons in Battlefield history paired with the most attachments in Battlefield, Battlefield 4 at launch had 76 total weapons, and it didn't stop there. Remember all those DLCs from the last point? Those added to the large weapon count. DLC packs added 22 total weapons. At the end of its life, Battlefield 4 had over 80 guns alone, not including pistols, launchers, and other class gadgets. On top of that, we had the old school 5 class system, allowing you to mix and match optics, accessories, barrels, underbarrels, and camos. The gunplay in Battlefield 4 was ridiculous, and it's still unmatched to this day. Now, let's take a break from Battlefield 4 for a little bit, but don't worry, it'll come back later. For now, Battlefield 5. This game is not the most loved game in Battlefield history, far from it. It broke away from the DLC packs, and it provided the least amount of content in Battlefield history. And they tried to make a BR experience we did not really pay much attention to. This is sounding oddly familiar, isn't it? You guys are copying the wrong formula. Battlefield 5 did offer something amazing though, and it was movement. Battlefield 5 had the most diverse movement system, allowing for strategic gunplay, smooth animations from running, jumping, and sliding, but not like the crazy turn in the air movement we see in other games. This was more realistic. You could prone on your back, crawl backwards, your character model would rotate as you looked around while prone, moving like a real human would. It wasn't crazy fast, but watching characters move around in Battlefield 5 just shows how realistic the movement was. Well done, Battlefield 5. There was a game that won up the movement of Battlefield 5 with way more realism. But not movement realism, it was environmental realism. When you play Battlefield 1, you are in that era, on the front line. The total package of this game's immersion was next level. All the weapons, camos, DLC packs, every single thing you got for this game made you feel more immersed. It had stories of characters. It's almost like everything in Battlefield 1 had a reason, a purpose, and it all built this amazing atmosphere that was never matched, and it probably never will be. Every time you play this game, you have to say how good it looks and how immersive it is. You have to. It's that good. Now, number 5, if you haven't been counting. I am giving this category to Best Gimmick. Each title has to experiment with a new feature and a new mechanics. Most of the time, it's a one-year thing and it's done. Sometimes it's not. We will discuss one that is next level later on. But in Battlefield 5, they did actually implement a feature that worked really well in the game and was a strategic role that really helped win battles for team, and that's the building mechanic. Not every player loved this, but it's my video and this is what I think. In basically every round, you run into the point where you're in need of ammo and you're in the thick of battle. So in Battlefield 5, build a supply station for your team. The enemy team broke down your walls and have an open passage? Stack sandbags, make cover for yourself. This feature, whether you liked it or not, made an impact on your gameplay, and teams that did not use it well were actually at a disadvantage. This feature was creative, unique, and impactful. Something everyone could use and reap the benefits of. Back to Battlefield 4 for the next 2 points. 6 and you get the idea. This could have basically gone to any Battlefield game besides 2042, really, but it gave me an excuse to play more Battlefield 4. It's the server browser. This is what we want. It's simple, don't innovate, don't complicate, just copy and bring it forward if it works. And this works. We never spoke or complained about the server browser because it worked. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Portal is the equivalent of changing your free throw mechanics after having the best scoring season of your life. Make something else to add the features there. Keep what works separate from what you yet don't know will work. We all get GTA and Roblox are popular for custom experiences and have a bunch of users for their custom experiences. But that's not Battlefield. The only customization we want in Battlefield is basically what we already had. I don't know what else to say. Copying other games doesn't make a better Battlefield game. Copy the best thing Battlefield has done in the past and do it bigger and better. It works, I promise. Look at Battlefield 4. Do it bigger, do it better. Like vehicles in Battlefield 4. All those DLC packs and content from Battlefield 4 just keep giving. This has the best assortment of vehicles and play of any Battlefield ever. More tanks, more jets, and more ways to play them. Every vehicle had its own customization options. This is a lesson to bring forward into Battlefield 6. Do it bigger, do it better. More vehicles, more options, and guess what? More vehicles mean more vehicle skins to sell too. It's literally more things to put the skins on. Wow, what a concept. I know I've been smashing what might be innovation, and no one is mad at innovation. We love innovation, but it needs to be appropriate, and Battlefield 1 is a great example of this. Battlefield 1 was so deep in immersion that they built an entire game mode where you fought a battle, taking enemy territories, pushing them back just like a real battle. Defenders holding the line and attackers breaking through it, taking your enemy's land. It also didn't stop there because enemies have multiple territories on different land. Battlefield 1 brought us here. It gave us the modern mode we have come to love called Breakthrough. But back then, it was Operations, a battle to conquer enemy land over multiple battles, each with its story bringing you into its environment. Something Battlefield 6 is apparently going to copy, and guess what? I can basically guarantee if it's executed correctly, we will love it. Do it bigger, do it better. Hopefully this is a lesson that will be learned. This is what we ask for. I can tell you it will be rewarded, but who actually knows? That's the future. Now back to that appropriate comment. Battlefield 6 has done something like this as well. In Escalation, a variation of the beloved Conquest mode with a little increase in pace and slight innovation. This mode will do and has done well. It should be brought forward into future games and titles. Great job. This is context appropriate innovation. More of what we enjoy, less copying other games we already don't care about. Make it more Battlefield. Now, if there's anything we as Battlefield fans care about, it's destruction. And no game did it bigger and better than Battlefield 4. Levolution was a spectacle. Every map had an event, a cataclysm that caused the battle to stop and everyone to watch in awe, no matter how many times you saw it. From a massive building falling, to a dam breaking, to a massive ship smashing into the land, this is destruction. And we still get the ability to smash buildings and blow things up as we do today, but this was just a touch of next level, or the last level, because bigger and better never arrived. And that's 9 things past Battlefield games have done better than Battlefield 6. Crazy to think about all the glimpses of success that past Battlefield games have had, all of those moments and systems we've come to love. Something I really do sit down and think about from time to time is how good Battlefield would be if they just took the best of each game and brought it into the next. Not removing, no replacing, just adding. Take good things, bring it forward, try something new. If it works, bring it forward. Each game getting better and better over time. Where would we be? Comment below and let me know what features you think past Battlefield titles executed better than Battlefield 6. Also, if you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe for more videos just like these.